It isn't Italy without a pizza. This took nearly 6 centuries to build. Big gallery, the one we were looking for. This is special Italian iced tea, and this is one with the lemon and this one with peach. But they're special because they are Italian. Mamma mia! Let's try this one with peach first. Pesca. A very sweet iced tea indeed. To be entirely frank, I think it's a little bland. I don't think it has a very strong peach flavor, but it's very sweet, close to water I would say. It's a little watered down. I would give this 6 out of 10. And the one with lemon. They are very mild iced teas, I would say. The lemon one is also not very protruding. It could have a lot more sourness and lemony taste. It's the same with the peach. It should have a lot more peach taste. I'll give this 6 out of 10 as well. But that's not the reason why we are here. The main reason why we are here is because this place is called Rimon and it's very highly rated. So we ordered a pizza. Our first Italian late evening dish, a pizza with buffalo mozzarella. I'm looking forward to it. It isn't Italy without a pizza, and our first dish here has to be a pizza. We're gonna eat a lot of pizza, I'm assuming, because that's what Italy is all about. Anyways, this is our first pizza, and it's a buffalo mozzarella pizza with some extra mozzarella and basil, of course tomato sauce, and normal shredded cheese. And it's a very thin pizza, as you can see. It's a very Italian style. It costs 10 euros. That is the most expensive pizza on the menu. That is, for someone as me who's from Denmark, incredibly cheap, because you can't get real Italian pizza in Denmark below, I would say, 15-16 euros. So that's very cheap. Anyways, try it out. It looks very crispy. Wow, that's really good. This is really good. The tomato is fresh. The cheese tastes fresh. The dough is nice. It's very crispy. It's not heavy as the one you get in Denmark. It's very delicious. It's sour. It's savory from the cheese, and the extra buffalo cheese gives it a little bit more heft to it. I would say this is off to a very good start as a first dish here in Italy. I would give this 9 out of 10, which is very great. The time is now 10 p.m. so it's very late. We're not here for long because of some sad news, which I will talk about after we have slept. This is so juicy. After a very unusually long trip, we are here in Milano. First thing off the day is try some Italian pastry. And this one is just at our Airbnb in Forno Maitico. We're gonna try a cannoli. Can I have a pistachio cannoli? Pistachio. So very classic Italian pastry, a cannoli with pistachio, and I don't know what's inside. It costs 0.7 euros. Very cheap. Let's try it. Oh god damn, it has pistachio cream inside. Didn't expect that. The outer shelf is like it's fried. I think normally cannoli is that. It has a very thick layer of pistachio inside and very sweet. Didn't expect the pistachio cream, but not that I mind. I love pistachio. I'll give this like 7.5 out of 10 because of the pistachio, but the shelf, I don't like it a lot. Now we will be moving on to a more fancy bakery, which is 10 minutes away from here. And here's Goku, so you know it's a nice place. But yeah, as I said earlier, we were supposed to get to Milano in like 2 hours from Copenhagen. It's a very short trip normally. It's one of the shortest trips you can take from Denmark, but it became a disaster in the airport because of unauthorized drone attack. So highly unusual situation we haven't tried before. Actually, I don't think anyone has tried before in Denmark. So we were supposed to come to Milano yesterday at 11 in the evening, and it got delayed multiple times actually. Firstly got delayed to like 1 and then 3, and then when we were on our way to the gate it said 9 suddenly, 9 in the morning. So we didn't want to sleep in the airport like everybody else, which were very sad for those people. But luckily it's our home country, so we could just go home again. We woke up early in the morning and rushed to the airport at like 6, so we could be there by like 7. And when we came there, they said, no, it's not 9, it's 16. I didn't want to wait like 6 hours more. Like we were already very tired, hadn't slept for long. Went back again. Now, lastly, the plane took off at like 18, like 6 in the evening. So very chaotic. Well, follow us on our one-day tour in Milano. We will try to see as much as we can and eat as much as we can. The weather's not looking very good. It's very overcast, but we have our umbrellas with us, which hopefully will save us. There is our more fancy breakfast restaurant here. Bola is called. Ciao. Doesn't look like there's a lot left, but we'll make do with what there are left.
Then you can choose whatever you like.
Thank you. Do you have anything else like this one? Is it good?
This is, yes, it's puff pastry with tomato, mozzarella, cheese and basil.
Okay. Can we have that one as well?
Yeah.
Oh, can I have cold brew?
Cold brew?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. A very typical Italian breakfast we got here with a little spice. It's a cappuccino, a cold brew, a pastry with mozzarella, buffalo mozzarella and basil, and a hazelnut pastry with some caramel, I think. Reminds me like a Danish Canadian style, but a fancy version. This all costs 13.5 euros. This is by Danish standards a very good price, like it's under 100 crowns. Very good. Let's just try the cappuccino first. Cappuccino! Alright, let's try the buffalo pastry here. Kind of crispy and cheesy. I just want to try the buffalo inside as well. Oops. It also has a tomato. Didn't know that. I think it said that, but I already forgot it. Very crispy, fresh from the basil, tomato and cheese. The bread is a little on the dry side, I would say, but it has a lot of cheesy flavor and fresh cheese and basil taste. Tomato as well. It's pretty good. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. But I'm more excited for this one. Very, very moist. I'll break apart here. Ooh. Like this. I think this one is a popular one. There was one left, which he gave us, thankfully. I think it's condensed milk, actually. Yeah, it's condensed milk with hazelnut, very crispy. I think I like this. I don't think my wife will, because I like a little more sugary pastries. It's a little salty as well, but very crispy and very zesty. It has a little lemonade as well. A nice first breakfast in Italy. Probably our last as well, because we're only here for one day. It's very sour. It has a lot of lemon inside. Didn't expect that. More lemon inside. Very strong lemon taste. I had to bump it up for like an 8.5 because of that. And the cold brew here, this is entirely for me. My wife doesn't like cold brew. I like cold brew. A strong coffee flavor. If you like that, like me, it's perfect. No sugar, no anything, just coffee and water, cold water. This is better than the cappuccino for me. But we are in the capital of coffee, pastries, pistachio, and we will hopefully try even more. It's just the start. Bare hastigheden rigtig meget op. Just came to this center of Milano and we will be exploring all the shopping availabilities, but more like the landscapes. We're more interested in that and walk around and see the city, what it has to offer. We will have a lot of cash to spend to buy all the fancy shops there is here. So yeah, lots of expensive stores here. All the brands you can imagine. Of course they are here in the capital of fashion, Milano. Fashion outlet, it says over there. So many of the shopping places here in Milano has these fancy roofs with windows on top. So you can admire all the places you can't afford. It looks pretty cool. So this is not the biggest window gallery. The bigger one is called Galleria Vittorio Emanuele, and it is further beyond from here. It's much larger than this one. This is probably why there's no people around this place. And this one looks pretty cool as well. Beside the main shopping street is a fancy looking, I think it's an Apple store with fountains at the sides. I've never seen something like this. Is it really an Apple store? It has the Apple logo at least. Yeah, I think it is. I don't really have any Apple products myself, so it doesn't really interest me at all. Apple sucks. And here it is from the inside. Forever waterfall. At the end of Vittorio Emanuele, the second street is Duomo di Milano, and it's one of the largest Gothic churches in the world. I think the Sagrada Familia is the biggest one. I think it's the Gothic church, the one in Barcelona. This took nearly 6 centuries to build because it's a very impressive structure. It has more than 3,000 statues on the sides and has 100 spires. Almost impossible to get it all on one video here. Maybe if I had a drone and I was allowed to record it from the upside, we could have seen it. But sadly I'm not allowed to do that. One gigantic marble. I hope we can get inside it. There's a very big line there for the elevators up. I really don't want to stand in a line, I'm not gonna lie. But let's see if we can get inside at least from one of the side of the churches, I'm not sure. Milano is actually a very beautiful city here. Looks very clean, very white and bright colors. When I say colors, I mean cream and white, so not really colors, but yeah. There's also a lot of people right here. It's probably one of the most busy places in Milano. Of course, the tourism, like us. They have commercials on the church, never seen that before. But yes, they do have here, and of course another long line here. I really don't want to stand in a line, so I'm not gonna do that. I can enjoy it from the outside. I really love the architecture, very Gothic, very stylish architecture. This is roasted chestnuts. Is it just like this? And there's no salt or anything?
Just now.
What?
Just now.
This? Taste now, okay. We also have this in Turkey. It's very typical Mediterranean.
Coming America.
From America? Okay. So this is chestnut from America. Slightly sweet and hot. Thank you for the taste. Have a nice day. We got our whole bag. I don't think my wife's going to like these. A little expensive. They're kind of dry. What do they remind me of? Maybe of kind of like pumpkin, but without as much sweetness to it. Of course, we are here in the center, so the prices will get much higher, touristic prices. In Turkey, we have these dipped in syrup. They're much better with sugar. Like they are here. I think they're a little rough to eat. I'll give it like a 5 out of 10. So here is, of course, the church from the front, the place you are actually able to enter. I hope you are able to enter it. Oh, it looks like you are over there. I will enter if there's no line. Yeah, May Plaza here. Big gallery, the one we were looking for. I just dropped some chestnut. Apparently the pigeons love it. It wasn't on purpose. Just to show some of the statues here up close in front of the church. Here is the gallery here with the beautiful window dome in the middle here. We'll go over there in a moment. But before that, there's a cafe, famous place here, Motta it's called. Just gonna look inside here. All kinds of different stuff here. Just outside the Galleria, this place here, Chocolate Italiani, which have all kinds of Italian desserts. We'll try to get inside here. I don't know if you need a reservation, I don't hope so. Let's see. So this ice cream shop here, you order like it's McDonald's. Ordered something a little different than usual, except of course some classic Italian gelato we ordered as well. Dark chocolate Uganda. And custard cream, and banana and passion fruit. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Here we have our 3 flavored gelato. We took some different kinds. Banana pistachio, banana passion fruit. So here we have our 3 flavored gelato ice cream. It is banana, passion fruit, custard from 1959. I don't know what it means. I don't know if it's 50 years old, but it's probably the recipes from there. And the one down here, it is Ugandan dark chocolate, 78%. I've tried that before. Also, we got this signature ice cream here with berries, crumble, yogurt ice cream. These together with some water down here I put, it's 15 euros. So a little on the expensive side compared to other Italian places, but it is in the center of Milan, so it is to be expected. Anyways, let's try this. Wow, it has a very intense banana and passion fruit taste. Didn't expect that. I always expect some artificial taste, but it has no artificial taste at all. It's very strong banana and passion fruit flavor. It's very sour and sweet from the banana. This one is great, I would say, just in my flavor. Also, the ice cream is very creamy, very creamy, and as you can see, maybe it's very drippy. Gelato ice cream melts very quickly. I give this 9 out of 10. Let's try the custard here. It's like cake batter, or you know, the cream you put between a birthday cake. It's kind of like that. That's not in my flavor. It had kind of eggy taste, but it's creamy. I'll give it like a 6 out of 10 because I don't like the taste. And down here, below the cracker, is the Ugandan dark chocolate. Oh, very strong chocolate taste. You can taste it's dark chocolate, and I like dark chocolate. It's a very strong flavor. It's like they have melted the darkest dark chocolate and put it in the gelato ice cream. For me, that's a very strong contender. One of the best chocolate ice creams I tried. The best I tried is actually in Bologna. That was 100% dark chocolate, and I gave that 10 out of 10 because that was almost like a sorbet ice cream. Oh, it's melting. This one is good as well. Look, it's 9 out of 10. Great ice cream. Totally worth the high price. So this one, the signature one, this one was very expensive, 7.5 euros. Twice the price of the other one. Let's see if it lives up to the price. It is yogurt ice cream with some berries under it. Yeah, it's like frozen yogurt, but a more fresh one. Berries here. That's very fresh with the frozen. If you like frozen yogurt, this is great, but I don't think it's worth twice the price of the other one. I mean, it's not really expensive if you think of where we are from, Denmark. It's not that expensive, like 50 crowns. Is it like 50 crowns? It's like 55 crowns, yeah. If you look at it in that way, then it's not so expensive. But compared to other ice cream here in Italy, I would say this is like a 6 out of 10. If it was cheaper, I would give it higher, but it's not, so I give it. Luini panzerotti, which I don't know what it is. I think they have some sandwich or crepe or pizza-like things, but this one has much higher reviews. There's also a line here, which is a good sign or bad if you had to wait. Let's see. All kinds of pastries here. We want any pastries, we want something more savory, food-like stuff. So here we have our margherita, small pizza, and a ricotta spinach panini-like thing. This together cost 6 euro. I learned something new. This is not dry your hands, but it's to actually hold the pastry with, so you don't dirty your hands. So you learn something new every day in Italy. Try the margherita one. Yeah, nice and hot. Very oily, crispy from the cheese, but the bread is not so crispy. There's some olives. I think the one we had yesterday evening was much better than this one, but this one is pretty cheap. 7 out of 10. It's like a quick food, this one. And this one, ricotta with spinach, just to see how it is from the inside. Looks like this. Very doughy and crispy on the outside. I like this one much better. It's very creamy, and the spinach gives it a nice taste as well. It's like pizza bread. I give this one a 8 out of 10. This is much better. After further tasting this, I have to conclude it actually tastes like kind of like scrambled eggs, but in a good way because I like it. But I didn't expect that because it didn't say anything about there being egg inside. At the other side of the Galleria, we got another piazza, and this one has the theater, which is another famous landmark here in Milano. Yeah, this is the theater. Exciting building. Du skal bare være lidt hård. Det er det, så. And suddenly it started to rain here in Milano. And with the rain, the people went away. But luckily we have our umbrellas, our yellow umbrellas. Something I love about Italy is how cheap the coffee is. This is 2 euros for a cappuccino. You can't get that anywhere in Denmark, except if you make it at home. Yeah, it's very milky. And this is Velasco Tower, one of Milano's most unique skyscrapers. I actually thought it was made of wood, which I am disappointed it's not made of, but what did I really expect for such a tall building? Of course, it's not possible to make it out of complete tree. Or you can spot it from a long distance because of its unusual shape. The tower was built in the 1950s and it's a symbol of post-modern war architecture. It is inspired by a medieval fortress, so that's probably why I thought it was made of wood in the pictures. I thought didn't look too carefully, should have, because when we are right here it's not so remarkable because it's pretty ugly. All the classical Italian buildings here. Also this random place here just has a boat in the middle, just right there. And this chapel here is just at the end of the University of Milano, which we are walking towards right now. This little forest alley probably leads to the university. A lot of young people here, so I'm assuming we are on the right track. Where there are young people, there is a school. So right now we're standing in the rain right in front of Castello Sforzesco. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's Milan's historic fortress. We will get over there when this rain stops, hopefully, or when I'm not lazy to stand up from the bench I'm sitting at right now. Yeah, even in the rain the castle looks pretty stunning. This castle was originally built in the 15th century by Sforza family who once ruled Milan. I don't know if you know it, but Italy was run by families a long time ago, and over the centuries it has been a fortress, a residence, and today it's more of a museum. Actually in the rain right now it makes it feel even more medieval, and it's easy to imagine the knights, rulers and battles taking place here hundreds of years ago. I can't wait to see it later on when I feel like it. So in the horrible rain we just need some shelter from the heavy rain. It started to rain really violently and thunder, so we had to try another Italian delicacy called maritoso. Can't remember the name exactly. Maritoso. So cream and some brioche bread. Try that. I don't actually know how you're supposed to eat it, so I just try something. Okay, so it's a sweet brioche bread with cream and some cocoa powder on top. It's very creamy, and the bread is more sweet than I'm used to. Normally I associate brioche bread with like burger bread and whatever, but I know it can also be sweet. It has some extra cream here. I'm supposed to eat it like this and this together, I don't know. Whipped cream, nothing special, I don't know. But the cream here is much heavier than whipped cream. I couldn't see, there's actually some chocolate here in the middle. I didn't see that. Let's try that. Oh yeah, there's chocolate inside. Didn't know that. It's like a nut cream, a Nutella-like cream. It's kind of a heavy cake. It didn't look so heavy, but very heavy cake. I would say it's good. It is not something I would normally choose when I take a cake. But if I try to be a little objective, pretty good, I'd say. I'd give it 7.5 out of 10, but not something I would drink normally. Also some cappuccino here, more cappuccino because we get tired quickly, or I do. I get tired quickly. So this is our third coffee for today. It's still very milky, although I said double shot, but it's better than the other one we had. Anyways, let's wait for the rain to stop. Finally made it back to the castle here. There's a little fountain here in front of it. Let's see if we can enter the castle. It's starting to rain a lot again and thunderstorm. Let's enter the fortress, or the castle rather, not the fortress. This is the courtyard of the castle. You can really imagine the medieval times here. Very big courtyard. I wonder if this part of the castle is Spanish inspired or Moroccan inspired. It says something over here at the sign. Ah, it is the Egyptian section. Would you look at that? Crazy amount of rain. Let's see where this place leads to. Another courtyard, a smaller one. So this is the exit of the castle and it leads to a big park here. Good thing is lovely sunny weather to visit the park here in the start of October. At the end of the park, straight ahead, there is another triumphant bow, or what's it called? They are in a lot of European cities. I'm not gonna go all the way down there because it's very bad weather. But maybe you can imagine it, the 10 pixels on the camera. This is the front of the, or back of the castle rather. Hope you enjoy this, because now I'm going back again. So this sculpture right here is of Mauricio Catalan, and it is meant to be provocative. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, I hope so. It is very ironic. Right behind it is Gucci. So you can see it as a criticism to capitalism and materialism. It is also the stock exchanges right here. So it is meant to be very provocative. I think it's a very good placement they have chosen just in front of this place here. Not just fashion and history in Milano, but also statements. Yeah, really unlucky with the weather this time around. It just keeps on raining, but we came very well prepared this time. That's how it is. You have to be prepared for anything with travel. First a delayed flight, then bad weather. This colorful station is another place you can see when you are in Milano. I don't know what's inside, but yeah, it has a knot over there which is multiple colors. And just over here, at the supermarket. We are at Pizza Mozzarella. It's a very affordable pizza place where we ordered our appetizer here. It is a buffalo mozzarella with bruschetta. Very classic Italian appetizer. Later on we will get some gnocchi, I'm told it's called, and margarita pizza, but with garlic. Yes, like this, and on top of the bruschetta here. Yeah, it's very simple. It's like a bread, tomato, and mozzarella. The bread is slightly grilled, or else it's pretty average, I would say. Not something special. I expected the bread to be a little crunchy, but it's not. Tomatoes are pretty fresh. The mozzarella is also fresh, but it's pretty plain actually. I'll give it like a 6 out of 10. I'm looking forward for the real dishes. Here is our margarita pizza. This one is with garlic, so it smells really good. It is €5. Incredibly cheap. Let's try this quickly here. There's a lot of Americans here, so it's very noisy. There's not much to do. Anyways, let's try this. I really like margarita pizza. It's very simple. The tomatoes are very fresh. The bread is crispy, as you can see here. Very crispy bread. The garlic brings it a little bit up, I would say. And the cheese is not too protruding. Very nice and simple pizza, and it's very large. As I said, €5. This is very good. But I think the first one we got was a little bit better than this one. But still, I would give it like an 8 out of 10. Now we missed the nochi. So we got our second part of the main dish here. Nochi, I can't remember how you say it properly, but it's with cheese and tomato sauce. And nochi is a pasta-like thing, which I actually like more than pasta. Whoa! Wow, the cheese is grilled. If you like cheese, tomato, and potato, this is great. I really like the cheese, it's very melty and the grilled taste of cheese is really good. The potato, I mean, not the potato, the nochi is very soft and the tomato just gives a little bit sourness. I think this is pretty delicious actually. It gives it a little bit charm with the clay pot as well. This cost €7. Still a quite big portion, almost like my hand. Give this 8 out of 10 as well. You could maybe use a little bit more salt and some spices as well. More spices for my taste, but it's really good. Overall, this place is really good because it's very affordable and the food is quite tasty. There's also a lot of young people, so it's very available for everybody. And lastly, we can't go away from Italy without a tiramisu dessert. Okay, let's taste it. I didn't get any lady fingers, it is down at the bottom here. It's pretty good. Cream, cocoa powder, and espresso. As you remember it, a tiramisu. It's kind of a mild one, not very strong flavor. I would give it a 7.5 out of 10. Very cool.